Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas and I hope that you guys enjoyed time with your family and friends. Okay, so today's focus will be on makeup do's and don'ts. And this is my first Taglish tutorial. So I just want to say, kumusta sa inyong lahat? Maraming salamat na wina-watch niyo po ang channel ko dito sa YouTube. And I really appreciate it. So, sana mahanap nyo na helpful po itong tutorial na gagawin ko para sa everyday routine ninyo and even on special occasions. So basically, I hope you do find this tutorial helpful for your daily makeup routine and on special occasions. You never want to do your makeup even though you're doing a bold look. You always want to maintain some of these specific rules of do's and don'ts. Okay, i-watch niyo po yung tutorial ko. Sana makatulong po ito sa inyo. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to always make sure that your face is ready to be to put on foundation is to go ahead and put on a good moisturizer. So make sure po na maglagay po kayo ng proper moisturizer sa mukha ninyo para ready na for application for the foundation. Para hindi ho mag-crack yung makeup ninyo or magmukhang dry po yung balat ninyo, lagyan nyo po lagi ng moisturizer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. This side of my face will be the correct way of applying makeup, and my left side, which is your right side, will be the improper way, the don'ts. So this is the do's and this is the don'ts. Okay, so ito po yung tamang pang-apply po ng makeup dito sa kanan ng mukha ko, and dito po sa left side, ito po yung hindi tama of makeup application. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with this Rimmel shade BB cream, and I think it's almost gone, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some here. And with foundation, you want to go ahead and just do like a light first layer, and then if you need to build that up, you can go ahead and build up another second layer. If you're just doing like a daily makeup routine, maybe one layer is enough for you depending on your complexion. If you have really good complexion, go ahead and just do one layer. And if you have some blemishes, go ahead and take your concealer and conceal those blemishes that you have. Otherwise, one layer is good enough. Okay, so here on the right side of my face is the one layer of BB cream, and as you can see that I applied it all the way down to my neck, and it does match. It doesn't look like my head's floating because the color's too light, and it's not too dark either where it doesn't match my neck. So on the left side, the side that's not supposed to be the don'ts, either you can apply a darker color or a super light color, or you can go ahead, or I'm going to go ahead and cake it on really thick, which is like, to me, so awful when they really pack on that foundation. Okay, so dito po sa left side ng mukha ko, ilalagay ko po itong matte, Stay Matte by Rimmel. And this does match my face, but I'm just going to show you how not to put foundation. Huwag niyo pong lalagyan ng napakaraming makeup kasi talagang mag-look cakey yung mukha ninyo. So usually kung matte finish na po, one coat is enough because it's gonna look so cakey kung lalagyan niyo po ng maraming makeup. Okay, so this left side po is the matte finish. You could see here on this side, it's more glossy and healthier. You could see the skin coming through, and it's just one layer, so that's perfect for everyday makeup. Over here, you could see that one layer of the matte finish is good enough actually for daily wear because it covers and evened out the skin tone and your complexion. But if you're gonna do it the wrong way, you would put on like 2 or 3 layers and really build it up, and you don't want to do that. So ngayon po, nilalagyan ko ng second layer, which is really not necessary because it's already a matte finish. So magmumukhang parang hindi na po kayo natural kung talagang ipapack niyo po ng gusto yung foundation niyo. So be careful not to put too much foundation. So I'm gonna do a third layer. Magmumukha na po kayong mannequin, hindi na po kayo natural kung napaka dami po ng foundation ninyo. So talagang be careful how many layers you put. Okay. So if you can see my face close, you could see that this side, you could still see my skin and it's more natural. Over here, you could really see that it's so cakey looking and just so much makeup on there. And you never want to build up so much makeup on your face because especially in the daylight, they're going to notice how much foundation you have, and you never want to do that. Sa nose po ninyo, for contouring your nose, please always make sure you contour your nose properly, okay? As in my case, because I don't have much of a bridge on my nose, then, you know, it's just how you apply to contour it to kind of look like you have a bridge on your nose. So what I normally do here for the right side is I take my ring finger and I just put a little bit of bronzer on there, and I start from up here and then I work down. And then over here. So starting from up here in the inner, and then I work down, and then I just blend that through. See? So it's very subtle. Okay, so make sure, pag nagkakantour po kayo sa nose ninyo, just make it subtle po. Huwag niyong gagawin ng so obvious. So I'm gonna show you an example of something really obvious. Some people they don't even go up here. So, umpisa po kayo dito sa taas. Pero yung iba ho, they start down here. And they make a line that's so noticeable and they don't even blend it. Do you see the difference? Okay, so dito po makikita ninyo na napaka-obvious po yung contour ninyo. Okay? Over here on this side, it's nicely blended and it starts from way up here on the top. So can you see the difference? This is very obvious and this is subtle and well blended. Okay, so yung mga ibang tao ho, they over highlight, and I think over highlighting maybe is good on certain occasions or you know, if it's done properly, but for everyday looks, you want to make sure you don't over highlight. So the proper way for me on my daily routine is I just do a little bit, just a little here to highlight the forehead. This is the right side now. So kunti lang ho kung mag-highlight kayo for everyday use, which is normally here in the center of the forehead, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and then the chin, sometimes on the sides of the nose and sides of the lip. So what I'm gonna do for my daily highlight is just under the eyes. You can do like a triangle, okay? And then the size of the mouth, and of course the chin, and the cupid's bow. Okay, then you want to go ahead and take your blending brush or your fingers or a foundation brush and go ahead and blend that through. Just so you don't have dark circles and you want to conceal if you have any blemishes. Okay, and the cupid's bow right here. Okay, so you see how natural that looks? So makikita po ninyo, it's very mild where it covered the dark circles and kind of highlighted the forehead, the chin, the cupid's bow, and the side of the mouth. Now, overdoing this is definitely possible. Okay, so overdoing it would be like super highlighting everything, and then the bridge of the nose would be so crazily highlighted. And some people just really go all out on this where it's just so theatrical, you know, just napakagrabe ho yung ibang tao. Kasi sometimes po, kung everyday makeup lang, wag kayong maging, don't get carried away kasi hindi na po kayo natural looking. So this is like an example of over highlighting. So once you blend this through, you're gonna see that it's just so much for everyday makeup. And then the worst thing you can do is not blended properly, you know. So make sure kung mag-highlight kayo ng grabe, i-blend you properly. Pero with this much highlighting, it's just so awful for everyday makeup. And some people, they don't even blend their highlight properly. So when they're out in the sun, they just look so, you almost want to go and help them out, or, you know, blend their makeup for them. Okay. So can you guys see the difference? So this is the side that I just put a little bit on, and this side is just like way too highlighted. Ang ganda, diba? Time for powder, guys. Okay, so like I said, this is the good side right here. Okay, so, you know, you just kind of, I just rotate my brush, and then I tap off the excess, and then whatever's on the brush, I put that all over my face and kind of pack it in a little bit. And then I do it again for my other side. So I do one round like this and tap it off to do one side, and then I do that again to do the other side. So that kind of ensures that I, you know, kind of sealed all my foundation and everything in there. Otherwise, if you do too much, where you're like doing this for every section of your face, that's just like way too much powder. So kung magpa-powder po kayo, konti lang, wag yung napakarami ho. Learn to be easy with your makeup application, because it's really just enhancing what you have, your natural beauty already, right? So you don't want to keep packing on so much. Kasi talagang magmumukha po kayong multo. Matatakot po ang mga tao. Okay, so here it is, nice and light, and over here is just so much.